salute you all. When I say Aho, we say Ahoya. Aho! I love to be here. One corner. And I salute you, Prof, for inviting us and all the administration members, both teaching and not teaching. I'm happy because I was once a student like you, and you are the future leaders. So anything we are sharing, we have to share with you. And I believe by the close of this interaction, we are not here to just condemn, just to tease, but we are here to learn something that can help us today, tomorrow, and forever. You've heard Watch Your Tongue Foundation, and somebody will ask, what is Watch Your Tongue? I happened to be at a place, and I said, Watch Your Tongue. People started pulling their tongue and started watching. And that was amazing. And I was happy. They should watch their tongue. But this concept don't only mean pull your tongue and watch. It comes out with an advisory statement, counseling tool, way to caution you, way to remind you about the use of the tongue in communication. And Watch Your Tongue Foundation has been in existence since 2016. I composed a song for the election 2016, and I was supposed to tour the whole nation with my team. And when we were going out, we were trying to ask ourselves, what should people actually do to really maintain the peace that we are already enjoying in Ghana? But some people did not understand what I mean. So that is where I came out with the statement, watch your tongue. That's be mindful of what you say. Because once you speak, somebody is listening. Words are so powerful. As Prof said, if you can read Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21, it's the power of life and death are in what? The tongue. And those who love it shall eat the fruit thereof. It means if you live or die, it depends on how you choose your words. So today, we are going to share how we can choose our words well in order to make a headway in life. If you want to progress in this life, you must be mindful of how you speak. That brings to us what we call communication, because the tongue is a muscular tissue that can be located in the mouth of a mammal, like human being. And what we use for? Some use the tongue for what? Tasting of food, licking things, and all that. I know you'll be happy about what you mentioned. But on a more serious note, the tongue is a language. When somebody tells you my mother's tongue, he's referring to the tongue in the mouth. Not that. He's referring to the language that the mother speaks. Are you getting me? Even the manner in which you express yourself, somebody says, oh, this guy has a nice way of talking. Has a nice tongue. I believe all that I'm sharing, you'll be able to remember them. So when you say the tongue, apart from the normal definition, I'm saying the tongue is also a language. Are you there? And the manner in which you speak, somebody can describe as having a nice tongue or otherwise. We have a motto, and our motto is very simple: pleasant words, safe wealth. Pleasant words, safe wealth. So I'm going to mention the response. Pleasant words, safe wealth. Pleasant words, safe wealth. The world will be a safer place if you choose pleasant words. Pleasant means good or better, positive words. If you come to our local language, I will say Kaseye Nenyakoto. Kaseye, Kaseye, Obi and Kaseye, Ele or the prison. We did say, if freedom, we never hear Kaseye, or Kaseye, Ubenyakoto. Our vision is to be a world-class organization capable of creating an enabling environment where our mindset, our utterances, our action promotes sustainable peace and development. And our mission is to seek to build a strong foundation to create awareness for people to think right, speak right, act right, and right. Right means different. What do I mean by right? So ye, yɛpɛsɛ nipa etimi do yie, nipa timi kasa yie, wɔn da ne yɛn ne subampɛdi na wɔn twerɛ yɛn so yie. That is the 4 thematic areas of watch your tongue. You can see W White, watch your tongue. But today, I'm telling you to keep a civil tongue. To keep a civil tongue means you must speak politely. You must speak with respect. You must speak with dignity. You must speak to build. Don't speak to destroy. Don't speak to hurt. Don't speak to incite. Some of you can even speak to destroy. The running of the school. You want to say something to confuse the teacher in the class, and that lesson will not be proper for us. For today, we are not going to do that. Okay? You have to know that communication comes in different levels. So we are urging each and every one to think. That's process your thought. And yet, there are so many things that may come into your mind, but you should be selective. You should select what you want to say. So that's why we say think right. Number 2, we want each and everyone to speak pleasantly at all times. Even in your anger, you can choose the right words that will not bring problem. People can tease others in this school and elsewhere. And it is causing a lot of problem. Do you remember there was one guy, a student who teased another student and he threw drawing board and eventually the person died. Because of teasing, he was so angry, he threw a drawing board, he hit the head of the guy, the teaser, and he died. And the law did not leave him. He's in jail now. Because if you kill, you are a murderer. And the law will not spare you. So teasing must be a thing of the past in this school. I know you are not doing it. Then let's come to our attitude and character. The third one, when you say act right. We must exhibit an acceptable character in the school and outside. We must, number 4, we must write right to be able to pass our exams. Who doesn't want to pass? And remember, whatever you think, the other candidate will be here. I saw somebody trying to raise the hand. So that is why we don't want you to make attempt about negative thoughts. Always think positive. Always think, have the spirit of I can do, and you can do. Because if you don't write right, you cannot pass your exams. If you complete school and you want to be enrolled into another school, admitted into another school, a higher school, they are going to look at what has been written for you. What has been written? For this was not required. They are looking at what is written. So writing is very, very important in our everyday life. If you speak, think about the consequences. As someone making what will be the result of insulting somebody? What will be the result of insulting a teacher? What will be a result of insulting the leaders of this nation, insulting our parents? And what do you want to achieve by that? So you have to do everything with a cause. You must have reason for doing things. And if you have such reason, it will help you. No, words are materials for building our life. Because you cannot do without words. Any action you put up, somebody will describe in words. So if you go and steal, I've even mentioned the word already. If you do some act, that act can be described as stealing. You understand? If you beat somebody, you punch somebody, every action comes with a word. Every writing brings out a word. And if you even speak, that one they be. So you cannot run away from the usage of words. That's why we are advising you to avoid, number one, abusive language. We abuse each other. Filthy words. Some even describe people as if they are not human beings. You insult somebody because of the tribe he belongs to, where he stays. All these things will not help us. So let us stop using abusive language. Number two, hate speeches. As someone can you say, "No man, we are not time," and so now we can never be the same. So respect each and every one according to how he has been created. Said Obiati for boy then Emmanuel. Somebody came to school, the syllabus is not right. Why must you laugh at that person? You don't know why or what is going through in the family. No, I'll mention it again. Don't negative name calling. People call certain names, and the name you are calling your friend, he doesn't like it, yet you don't mind. Teasing. It will not help us. Let us avoid all this. Insightful statement. Hey, let us cause commotion. Didn't you hear this school? They did this, and their name is everywhere. So let us also create this tension in the school. And I mean, please, you don't know where you'll be going for employment. You're going to apply for a job. They will search your school. Say, oh, so you were at the school who were burning houses in Dansoman. Which year did you finish? Oh, it was your time. If you are lucky, they will tell you. If you are not lucky, they won't even tell you. They will just deny you. And that is why what your time is here to caution you to be aware so that you will not go into that. Don't deceive yourself that you are playing the devil. Oh, go school there, we are running out the school academy. Let's play devil in school. When I finish, then I become a saint, I become a sophomore, I become a good man. You are deceiving yourself. The evil that men do, so whatever you do, you are planting something in you, it will germinate and grow to become strong, like a big tree. And you know how long it will take for you to kill it, if you want to cut it off, or if you want to uproot a big tree. Come to think of it. So I will encourage you to continue to put up that good behavior, that perfect attitude, that pleasant utterances, that beautiful and correct writing, so that your future will be bright. Good words today, brighter life tomorrow. Watch Your Tongue is here to encourage you to choose your words well. We have to change because life changes. If you're on the other side, bad side, change the positive. If you're on the positive side, change by improving on it. Because life, which is spelled L-I-F-E, the L means liberate your mind from impossibilities. Don't say it is not possible. Because with God, all things are hot. So liberate, you are really free. Somebody even doubt when they are even being taught at the classroom. They are trying, they are not being said, hey, you are giving a open. The answer upon you ever to me. Liberate your mind from what? Impossibilities. I mean, initiate something of social benefit. I founded Watch Your Tongue. I have great people behind me. We go everywhere. It's an initiative. Are we not benefiting? I'm the first person who has benefited from Watch Your Tongue because I choose my words well. What practice here very intimate. So initiate something, invest something that can benefit others and yourself. F in life means face challenges and deal with them. There are so many challenges that may come your way. Problems are supposed to be solved. So be solution oriented. Instead of thinking, crying, or being bitter about the situation, look for possible ways of solving it. And if you do that, you'll be a winner at all times. And the E in life means empower yourself for greatness. Can you say also you'll be watching? You somebody. You can do something. Maybe you are not, but you are going to be the next president. So any positive thing in your mind, work towards it. We did a program and we invited the president, and the president could not come, but you know who came? Chief of Staff, Madam Akusia Frema Opai. Not only her, Most Reverend Professor Emmanuel Asante. You know, have you heard his name before? Who is he? He was a chairman for Peace Council. DDA president was there. Mr. Afemani. Some queens, some kings, and all great people were there. We just learned this book, and I don't want to bore you with names. It was amazing. All because we have to watch our time. I'm just running out. If you cannot remember anything, I want you to remember these 4 thematic areas of Watch Your Time and what you can do with it to be able to safeguard yourself and to coexist with one another. Number 1 is about mind. How you can make decisions. How you can create your own positive ideas. How you can process your thought. So to make it short, Watch Your Time, call it think right. We say what? No, it's louder. You say what? So begin to think right about anything that you want to do. And it will help you. In answering your question, don't, as soon as you saw the question, no, think about it. Process your thought. Plan. And you'll be able to answer it well. Don't be in a haste to do things. and regret tomorrow. Number 2, is we are urging each and everyone to use positive language, to choose words that are pleasant, words that can unite, words that can encourage others, words that can bring positivity, to create a world of positive and possibilities. You can be able to do this. So we make it simple by saying, speak right. Can I hear that? Speak right. I can't hear you. Speak right. Okay, so you have to speak right. If somebody is insulting somebody, tell him, watch your time, speak right. Number 3, we behave in diverse ways. Our attitude, we have to check it. We have to face ourselves, our character and attitude. So for this to work, we have a statement called act right. Can I hear that? Act right. Okay. You know why I allow you to mention it? Because you are, as you mention it, I'm also receiving it. You are reminding me to always act right. And if I act right, I'll not be in prison. I'll not be sacked from this school for behaving well. Have somebody been sacked from this school for behaving well? I only accept no. So act right. Number 4, to bring the whole thing to an end, is right. Through you well. Or try. You see, on to the one thing to the trade, you are not yet some side. You know. The one going to mark your papers, you don't know the person. So writing the S like Z, your S is like Z. How is it going to identify? That's what your tongue is here to tell you to write through here. Now here I will try and I go well. And it is something said. When you speak, somebody is listening and you judge you by that. Any form of attitude and character you put up, somebody is there watching you. Obi head your way. Obi head your way. I'll bring your hand. Obi head your way. Whatever you write, somebody is going to read and ask yourself, the obedient free way and you're at the party. So when I meet them, I fata. Miami Troy, a bet me up, Wami. I pray that at the end of your stay in this school, you will get the best results. But to pass, you have to prepare positively. So P, pass what? Prepare positively or positive preparation. Pass. From P, we are going to what? What? A. A means aim high. What do you want to get? Aim high. We are moving to what? S. Set a target. During your aiming, set a target. Then another S, you succeed. So I'm encouraging you, urging you as students to prepare positively towards your lessons and exams and writing of exams. Aim high, set target, and success will come. My name is Officer Bessie Ofori Apia. You can call me Daniel Ofori Apia, or better still, you can call me Officer KOA. Or if you call me Watch Your Time anywhere, I'll just give you a salute. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.